Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for all your likes, your comments, and subscriptions. It means a lot to me. Today we'll be doing this Monica Bellucci inspired look. So if you want to see how I got it, please keep watching. All right, we're going to start off with a Clinique Hydro Blur Moisturizer, and we'll just go in with that. Then I will go in with my Sunday Riley Pink Firming Essence. This just gives you kind of like a tighter skin look. And right after, I will go in with my trusty Professional, again to hide the acne scars. And right after that, I'm going to go in with the Lancome Love Base Primer because I really want to have that flawless skin look, kind of like how Monica Bellucci has it in this picture. And you'll kind of see that she always has this perfect skin. So we're going to try to replicate it. And then I'm going to go in with my Lancome Foundation, which is in 230 Warm, I believe. And of course, I didn't wet my beauty blender. So I was like, you know what? Let me just go in with my foundation brush. So I will be using my trusty Tarte foundation brush. I usually go in between this and the beauty blender. I have phases. And lately I've been in the beauty blender phase, but I also love this brush. I think it's one of the best foundation brushes I've ever used. But I think for this look, I kind of wanted to go in with the beauty blender. So I went and did my hair, wet my little beauty blender, and then I put on my kids' baby balm. So there you go. There I go in with the foundation again with the beauty blender. Monica Bellucci always has this like really beautiful skin, so I really wanted to go in with like a little thin layer of foundation again. Then I went in with my Bobbi Brown Peach Corrector and I put that all over because I really want to have that flawless finish for the whole look. All right after that, I'm going to go in with my soft ochre paint pot because I really want my eyes to look neutralize a little bit, hide those dark circles and any other imperfections or perfections because we're still perfect with our imperfections. And then I kind of just take my Rare Beauty brush and I just kind of put that whole paint pot all over my eyes, all over my eyebrow bones. And really, this is because I don't do much with my eyebrows, so I really want them to kind of stand out. And I'm just going to blend that all out, make sure it's kind of like a seamless, flawless finish. And I really want to prep those eyes well because her eyes are usually the main thing that stands out. And then I'm going in with my MAC Prep and Prime in Bright Forecast. I think that's the name. And I'm just going to put that lightly underneath my eyes to kind of just brighten the look a little bit because I'm going to be doing kind of a darker eye look in a way. So I really want the under eyes to not be drowned out with all of that. And then I think I'm going to go in with my little shadow from Sephora in the color Almond. Um, Honestly, I think it just gives a good base. It's nothing outstanding, but it just gives a nice neutral base. So I actually really like these little eyeshadows that they have. Then I'm just going to take my Morphe blending brush and go into my Too Faced Soleil bronzer in the color medium and put that all over my eyelid, kind of in the crease. Again, this is just to kind of set the base for her makeup look. She usually has like these very soft brown, dark brown tones, and I kind of wanted to stay true to that. Next, I'm going in with my Rare Beauty blush. I always confuse blush and brush. Blush in the color Believe, and I'm just going to kind of diffuse that all over my cheeks. And I'm going to bring it a little bit higher on my little cheekbone just to make them stand out more because Monica Bellucci has these beautiful cheekbones and I kind of want to replicate it. Next, I went in with my YSL pencil liner and I just kind of made like a little kind of thin, kind of medium eyeliner on both sides because she has it. And it doesn't have to be perfect because honestly, we're going to blend the heck out of it after this. So just do your best. I've been doing this for forever. So for me, this is no, hard task. But if you haven't been doing well with eyeliner, then that's okay. You can just do a little rough job and later we'll blend that out. And then after that, I'm going to just take that same eyeliner, put it inside my eyes, kind of outside as well. Oh my gosh, I am going so quick. I've had to cut down these videos a lot, guys, because they were too long. Then I'm going to go in with my Charlotte Tilbury bronzer contour thing in the shade medium. And I'm going to really carve that eye out, if that makes sense, with that little brush that I always use, and I'm just going to make that really stand out because I want the outer corner of my eyes to really just pop. Right after, I'm going to go in with my Smashbox cream brush and use the contour, the same one from Charlotte Tilbury, and just kind of carve out, some fake cheekbones, make myself look a little bit more snatched. Is that the word that Gen Z uses now? And kind of just go in, and then I'm going to kind of take another brush that's clean and really blend out the contour that we made. Again, make sure to do a good job with that because you don't want to look muddy, because I feel like if you don't blend out the contour on desi golden skin, it ends up looking kind of muddy and weird. That next, I just went in with my MAC's Shady Santa and really blended out that eyeliner we did earlier with a eyeliner brush, or I think it's a flat shader brush actually. And again, this is why you don't have to have a perfect eyeliner. You can just smudge it out with this. And it's going to really give that kind of, okay, I don't know what I do with my face sometimes. God, I'm so annoying. Anyways, and I take a regular blending brush and I just blend it all out. And I think the key to this look or any eye look is just to blend, 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 blend. Then I'm going to take another brush and go in with my MAC's blush in burnt pepper. And I'm going to use this again on my cheeks, but I really wanted to, again, carve out the outer eyes to really just give that bold look. Next, I'm going in with my blush from Water Beauty in Are We Bare Yet? And just dabbing it on, and, giving it kind of a sun-kissed kind of look. And, oh, I am annoyed with myself, I think. Maybe that's why I made that face. I don't know. I can't read my emotions sometimes. Yeah, I know it's kind of weird. As a therapist, I can't read my own emotions. Next, I'm going to go in with my Huda Beauty baking powder in Cherry Cake Blossom, which, oh my God, smells amazing. So I'm just going to put that all over, and I'm going to look like a weird ghost, but trust me, just trust the process. I think this powder is amazing. If you have like texture skin like me or hyperpigmentation, this really hides any of those imperfections, which are basically our perfections. But yeah. And then I'm going to go in with that same MAC blush we had put on earlier and do that. Next, I'm going to go in with this Refi Blur Liner in Umber. I actually did not like this the first time I used it. I hated it, but I think after this video, I really like it. So I go in with that, blur it out, and then I'm going to go in with the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Finishing Powder just to really mattify the whole look and look like a crazy person too at the same time. So there you go. I look like a ghost. Boo. So once that's done, I'm going to just let that sit on my face, let it bake. Next, I'm going to go in with my Charlotte Tilbury lipstick in Super Cindy. Kind of gives like that 90's vibe. So I go in with that lipstick and I was kind of feeling it, but also not really feeling it. I wasn't sure. But yeah, there's that little moon face. That's what I look like technically right now. So then I went in with the same lipstick again, trying to think that, something will change, but it didn't. And then I finally went in with the Tarte matte lipstick in Delish. I think that's how you say it, Delish. And I actually really like this, but I think I also just wanted it to kind of have like a darker look to it. Oh, yeah, I like it. I guess I can read my emotions. There I go in with my little, you know, eyelash curler and mascara, and yeah, there we go. That's how I do it. Again, this is kind of a simple eye look. I feel like it's so good and achievable, especially if you're in a hurry. Um, so again, I'm just blending out any imperfections, any mistakes I made, especially after I do the mascara. I always have like a little, you know, things in there that I need some blending, so I do that. And then I'm going to lightly just take off all that powder and kind of leave it to that flawless finish. And if you don't have this 262 brush by Real Techniques, you guys should get it because it's amazing. And then I'm just going to go in with mascara and kind of, define my eyebrows a little bit. And I do this with a very light hand, and it works for me. But if you have not done this, please don't try it on a day you're going out because it can go really wrong. Then I'm going to take that same liner and sculpt out like a little lip line and kind of darken the look a little because I did like the lip, but I felt like her lips have a little bit more darker tones to it, like darker brown tones. So I'm just gonna carve that out with a lip liner and we're gonna fake it till we make it. So there you go. That's done. At this point, I was like really loving my look, and I was like, okay, not bad, not bad. And then I just went in with some more mascara because I have to do that like a million times. Then I did my Charlotte Tilbury setting spray, and then I think I'm gonna go in with my MAC Fix Plus because you gotta have two sprays. Like, come on, are you kidding me? Gotta look good. Then after that, I think I'm just gonna go change and take out these rollers. And I think I totally messed up my bangs. Yeah, I was not happy with that, but whatever. We're going to make it work. And I'm thoroughly not impressed with my bangs, but you know what? It is what it is. And I'm trying everything I can to make myself feel good, but I guess I didn't feel that great with my hair. But I liked my makeup, so that's a plus. But yeah, let me know what you thought of this look. If you liked it, if you hated it, if you thought it was great, then please leave me a nice comment, or you can leave a mean comment too. That's okay. But yeah, let me know what you thought. And oh, whoops, I spoke too soon. There I go in with my Freck Beauty blush, and I don't know what it's called. I will have to link it below. I forgot. But I just felt like the cheeks were not giving what they're supposed to give. So I went in with a little bit more blush. And I think I'm going to darken my eyes again with some more mascara because you know what? My ADHD can't just stay still. So, all right, there we go. Oh, yeah, that's the final touches. And I think now I was kind of feeling myself and was like, all right, you look like a boss. um, yeah, all right. But yeah, that's the final look. Let me know what you think. And yeah, please like, comment, subscribe. Bye. Thanks for putting up with me.